Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Welcome to Not Nosy, Just Curious podcast. Thank you for doing this for me. I appreciate. And what we're going to talk about today is this really, really long friendship that we have. How
Yeah.
old is this friendship?
Well, I was thinking about it last night. 58 years?
Wow, that's a long time, right?
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I know how we met at Karstens Elementary. So I might have been 11. You might have been 12.
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Okay.
I just,
And I was new to the school, and you
so
were
was
new to the
yeah,
school.
yeah. So likes attract, I guess.
Do you
Right?
remember what class it was?
No, do you?
I think it was science. I
Really?
think, well, because I remember the teacher was a man, and I think we were talking and he wanted to paddle us. Do you
What?
remember that?
I have no recollection of that at all. All I can
We're
remember is
talking.
kind of walking, of course, walking home from school. And I don't know, it was like an instant friendship. It was spontaneous. It just kind of happened. And we were inseparable from that point on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the school, going to school. I remember the walks to school, like to Jackson. That was a
Hmm.
horrendous walk for you, by the way.
That was crazy.
That was a horrendous walk. God bless you. I mean, would you do it today? Probably not. Would you ever make your kids do it? Never in a million years. But it was a horrendously long, grueling in the winter walk.
Yes. And I remember I would stop at your house
Yeah.
and I was at the point where hated my knee socks. So I would take my knee socks off and put pantyhose on at your house.
That's crazy.
But
Just
do you
crazy.
do you remember the one time in winter and I had this pencil skirt on?
Now
And
you
I
had two of
fell-
them. Your grandmother gave them to you or something, and you fell down right in the middle of a busy street, and you couldn't get up. That was
you
good.
were at the other, you were at the curb just laughing.
So funny. I don't remember how you got up. Did you end up having to crawl to the curb?
I don't know. I think I did
I
end up
can
getting
picture
up.
it was an outfit. It was a skirt and a top, wasn't it? And it wasn't like a lime green and pink or something.
There was one that was,
You
lime
had
green and pink.
two of them. Yeah, it was just a horrible outfit. And you had boots on. Didn't you have
Yeah.
boots? Yeah.
I hope I did because it was winter, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad. That was sad.
We had a lot of crazy times at Jackson.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, memories, memories, memories. But it's funny though how you remember certain things and I don't, and I remember certain things and you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So, what do you think? Why do you think our friendship had such longevity? I mean, it had ebbs and flows where you don't see each other for a while, but you always circle back, and there's like no time ever lapsed. Why do you think we were able to overcome those things?
Well, it seemed like we always somehow managed to live near each other.
Yeah,
You know,
unconsciously, right? We always
how
manage.
did we do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So then, and we had our children very close together, marriages, divorces, uh, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
we just,
But it wasn't like these marriages and divorces required a lot of support. You know what I mean? We didn't have to lean on
yeah,
each other and become a burden because the marriages were so devastating that you needed the support. You know what I mean? They just ended and it was over.
yeah,
We do have a child with the same birthday.
yeah.
So yeah, that was weird. I remember when I was pregnant with my first and I was telling you I was gagging on my toothbrush.
Yeah.
That was way before the early pregnancy test. You were my early pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm like, well, you're pregnant.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, no, I'm not." Yeah, that was like, yeah. You were
Yeah.
too? You were pregnant too? No. Yes, you were pregnant with Ryan. Yes.
Well, with Marta, I had already had Jason.
Right, but you were
'Cause
pregnant
I
with
re-
Ryan. We were pregnant
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I know.
That's so
I
funny.
know. But yeah, I remember when I wanted to divorce Larry. Oh my God, the long phone conversations. And you were very supportive about that.
I don't
You
remember
know?
that. I don't remember you being much of a bellyacher. I mean, you just kind of really suffer silently. So I don't remember you whining about Larry too much, really. I mean, when you're done, you're done, Diane. I mean, you left your first marriage on a bicycle. Nobody even knew there was trouble. So I mean,
Yeah.
you have always kind of held your cards very close to your chest. You're not much of a whiner.
Yeah. Well, we were raised, we weren't allowed to be a whiner. We weren't allowed to whine about anything.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, who even knew? Yeah,
but
I
I
know.
think I told you my plan. I think that was what uh, we talked about a lot was my plan, if I
Really?
remember.
Really? Because what was the plan? How were you going to get him to move out?
Oh, I had a hard time with that. I had to pack up all his stuff and move it out for him.
Right, right. Because I know
Threw
you.
it out. Yeah, threw it out outside. Said, "Here, come get your stuff."
Yeah, he was a difficult one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't remember you being so I don't remember you ever crying in your soup over ending a marriage. You never were terribly sad.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I really wanted it. So,
So it's
yeah.
so funny when it's over, it's always over like 5 years before it actually ends because, us women, we're planners. We got to plan everything and then we got to rationalize it. Well, I think conversating is overrated. At
Yeah.
least it doesn't hit me. Or, we make all these excuses for why we stay. When the reality is we're stuck.
Yeah.
We're stuck. And fear it cripples you a lot of times.
Yeah. Well, it took me 5 years
That's what I'm saying. It's
to
usually
finally do it.
5 years
Yeah.
before you. I mean, you know it's inevitable, but it takes you 5 years to plan it out. And what you're planning for is actually no better than what you started with. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you think you're going to plan and save money and do all this other stuff. That doesn't happen.
Right.
So, well, anyhow, we've been friends all these years, and you up and moved to Arizona. And I just got to tell you, when you moved, I was mad at you.
I know you were.
I
I
was
could
snapped.
tell.
I felt like you just deserted me. I mean, it was just really, yeah. I didn't know how to process those feelings for a while.
Yeah. I understood, you know. And then when Ryan got married and started having grandbabies, I was like, "Oh man, why did I do this?"
So there
But
has been moments of regret.
yeah,
Yeah.
in the beginning,
Yeah.
yes, in the beginning.
Well, you managed to make it work now.
Yeah. Gosh, in June, it'll be 5 years already.
Really. So
Yeah.
would you call Arizona home?
Yeah, I'm here, most of the year, so,
Mhm.
you know, but it's
Do
nice
you
to go back home
do
to
you
the
ever
other home,
miss Michigan?
Michigan, yeah.
You do? You miss it?
I miss seeing everybody, you
That's all.
know,
I mean, were you
especially
you hated the cold that much?
It wasn't so much the cold. It was keeping up with that house. We were having a hard time with that. And then I felt that Yvonne really needed me after Sammy passed away. That was another reason. And when I visited her here, I fell in love with the place,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know?
See it be in your home by visiting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. Well, I mean, do you ever miss your sister and brother here in Michigan?
I talked to Barb a lot. Ken don't talk to that much,
Have
but
they ever been to visit you?
no.
Does that make you a little resentful?
Well, I kind of understand that it's hard for them,
Mm-hmm.
to do that, especially Barb. Ken, they have grandchildren in Chicago. They go there a lot.
Yeah.
I take that back. Ken and Janice came here one year before we moved here.
Oh,
They stayed at Yvonne's. It was Ashley's. She graduated from college, high school. And they took a trip here, to see the Grand Canyon and all that stuff.
okay.
And they stayed at Yvonne's. But yeah, that was quite a long time ago.
Okay. Well, has this brought you closer to Yvonne? Of course it has, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we're buddies.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we're buddies.
So you went out there because she needed you there.
Yes.
And Yvonne was always the sister you were the closest to.
Yeah, we were pretty close,
Yeah.
And I try real hard to stay close to Barb. It's just one of those things. I have to call her. We weren't able to see each other when I was up there this summer because of everything with her husband.
Oh, you didn't get a chance to see her?
No.
No? Oh, okay. You guys didn't meet in the middle and she couldn't make it, or?
I couldn't make it the first time we decided because the car broke down. It had a gas leak. And then because my mom was already up there at the casino. And then the second time, I think it was because I was at Ryan's.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
But yeah, we never were able to get together.
well, it happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you only borrow these siblings for just a little point in your life. I mean, you only have them to your 18, maybe 20. Life goes on. They move away. They have families, and maybe you visit once a year. You know what I mean? You've
Yeah.
only shared such a small portion of your life with them. I mean, they are your siblings. You're bound by
Yeah.
blood, but the reality is you actually know nothing about them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know nothing about them really.
Yeah.
Visit, well, you visit, but you have a lot of years in between that time you spent with them as a kid or a teenager or whatever until one of yous went off and got married.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
started raising families and,
right. And then you're
you
you're in a different part of your life. So
yeah.
and hopefully all you can do is circle back around when you're older.
Yeah.
To be as an older person, it's a lot of circling back around. The reality is
Yeah.
the relationships you cultivated when you were younger are the ones you circle back around to. Those are the ones you know the most about. It's hard to make friends later like this.
Right.
I have a lot of
Yeah.
work buddies, but would they become friends afterwards? Very few.
Yeah.
Very few. So yeah, it's you
And
go back
just
to what you know.
And just the fact that I'm here now, I want to make sure I stay in touch with everybody. I mean, even this past summer, I think we only got together one time for
Yeah.
your birthday. So, yeah, it was just a crazy summer last year. I don't know. It was just hard to, and I think it was mostly because I was spending a lot of time at Ryan's.
And you should. That's
Yeah.
where you should be. You have 3 little granddaughters now,
Yeah.
and you need to create those memories with them, you know?
Yeah.
That's important. That's important.
Yeah, you have good memories with yours.
Well, they're right here around the block. I'm so lucky.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
know.
lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember when you visited your grandmother and you hold those memories so dear and so close to your heart. You only want that for your grandchildren now,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And maybe they'll come visit you. Can
Yeah.
they come stay with you a while on the where you're at? Can you have your grandchildren stay?
Yeah. When they get older, of course, but yeah.
But they
Just
can
have
come
to,
stay with you?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's no rules. I thought some of those senior centers you can't have visitors over 50 or under 55 or something.
No, you can have any visitor you want.
You can. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And they can stay
Yeah.
for a week or whatever.
Yes.
Nice.
What they do is you get like a name tag. You say visitor. I'm here from this date to this date. And yeah, it's no problem.
Oh, okay. So the
We have,
girls could at some point come and stay a couple weeks with you.
sure.
Would you like
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
Not right now, though, huh?
When they get a little older.
When they get older, certainly.
Yeah.
So how do you pass the day out there?
Oh, well, I have an art class I go to. I have the line dancing I go to. They always have some kind of party at the tiki Monday through Sunday. Well, no, not Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, just kind of hanging out.
So it's a real community.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Does it get catty? I mean, is there a lot of gossiping and stuff?
No,
So there's no
not.
troublemakers and there's no, yeah, everybody's nice and kind and,
Yes.
well, that's special. That's special.
Everybody that I know,
So no
you
trouble.
know, yeah, everybody that I know. So,
Can you
yeah.
have pets there?
Oh, everybody has a dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
2 big dog parks.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people have pets.
Does everybody live there year round?
Most people are like 6 months on, 6 months off. And
Oh.
there are quite a few people that live here year round.
There are.
So, yeah.
So how's the weather today?
It's chilly today and rainy. But it was in the 80s there for a few days. But it's down in the 70s. It's chilly in the mornings, like 60, 50s. And as soon as the sun comes up, it heats up pretty good. But it's been chilly. We have a few chilly days coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, back
It's
to the
winter.
Huh?
It's
So
winter.
It is winter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
I'm glad that we got to do this. We could go on forever and ever with all our memories, but and we've had quite a few.
yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yep, that's crazy, girl. How many years? 58 years.
I think
counting.
Yeah, because now we're both 70.
Yeah, I know.
That was quite the I just hard hard to believe.
You just flew through it like nothing, man. It was quite a reckoning for me. It was hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
I got to the point where I was like, people were like, "Hey, happy birthday," well, and I said, "Yeah, yeah, I turned 70." So all of a sudden, I'm like telling everybody, "I'm 70."
So for
And
you,
it's like,
badge of honor,
what?
look at me, I'm 70, I turned 70. For me, it was a birthday I didn't want to have for some reason. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
know.
I didn't have a hard time with any of the other birthdays. That one came, I don't know why. I felt some sort of way. Yeah. I
Well,
can't
it's
put the
it's
word.
such a to say 70, now you're in your 70s.
Yeah, but Diane, people feel that way about, I'm 30 or I'm 40 or I'm 50. I never felt that way about any of those monumental birthdays. This one,
Yeah.
don't like, it's not like the end. It's not the end. For me, it's the beginning. You know what I mean? Although the
Yeah.
whole world wants you to end, it's a beginning. It's a real, I have a hard time passing the day if I don't have something to do. How about you?
Oh, yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah, and I
I
mean,
look at my calendar, okay, what's going on today?
exactly. And if you are very fortunate to have good health, that's important too. I imagine 70 would be a different song you'd be singing if your health was bad. But if your health's good, it's a different classification.
Yeah, you want to keep going and
Yeah, well,
still
look
feel
at
like you're
your
in your
classic.
60s.
Yeah, right. Well, I still think I am.
I know.
I mean, the only differences I'm noticing is that it's a little harder to get off the floor.
It's very hard.
Yeah, your knees or something don't have the cushioning or something like they used to. I still get on the
Very,
floor.
very quickly, Corey
No.
was working on a golf cart and he was laying on the ground and he tried to get up and he broke his wrist.
What?
Yeah.
Just recently?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have brittle bones, Diane.
Well, he leaned way, like
Oh,
really leaned on his hand, and that's his bad hand anyway,
okay, that's the one. All
the
right.
right hand.
So now he's got a cast.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he's had some challenges with them broken bones and shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Is your
Yeah.
phone ringing?
Yeah, I mean, I have a landline just in case. I haven't
Okay.
picked up the landline, but I get all these crummy ass calls. But I keep the landline anyhow. Is that
Yeah.
is that old fashioned to have the landline? I guess
Not
so.
really. Some people do.
No, I have it because it's the phone number I write down on everything. I don't give my cell phone out.
There you go.
Yes, I give that out. So anyhow,
I know your
Diane,
landline.
is there anything you want to do when you grow up? Is there anything that you haven't done yet? Is there something on that bucket list that you're dying to do? I mean, you feel like you need to jump out of a parachute or bungee jump? Is there anything like that you're
Not
feeling?
really.
No?
I would like to take a little train. They have these 3-day train rides to like up through the canyon and Grand Canyon and
Oh,
stuff.
that'd be
We keep
beautiful.
talking about it, but we haven't done it yet.
Yeah. So I mean,
But yeah,
are you trying to travel more?
well, a little bit more.
Yeah.
We went on that cruise and um, yeah. I
No,
mean,
not
as far as
really.
traveling, we're mostly just going to California to see Jason. We've done that a few times. And of course, he's come here, but
Well, that's good.
mhm,
That's good.
yeah.
All right. Well, how do you want
So,
to end this?
um, just that I'm glad we got to do this and we'll talk soon and I love you.
I love you too. You did it, Diane. You didn't even cry.
I know.
Oh my God. All right, my friend. We'll talk soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Take
Signing
care.
off. Bye.
Bye.